EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the New England Patriots. Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Wait, that 53! Fire! Check 43! General Woods! Hey, 66!
Sony Michel, his first carry. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can...
Accelerating, and off he goes. 30, 10, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel, 75 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms, because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Now Rodgers. He's going to take a shot right away. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Box it. Hey, orbit.
Rodgers going to throw again. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Hey, black. Zoom. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Now it's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Check 3. Switch.
This drive starts out on the ground with Michel. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. They're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
On 2nd and a yard, Brady rolling to his left and avoids the contact by sliding. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Wait, that 29. Alpha. Here we go. Check 31. Alert. Check 3. 6-6. Bullet high. 72.
From midfield, here's Brady. Flushed out right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to hold that one in.
On second down, Michelle. And he'll get across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on third down.
Check 26, check 26. Regular.
They'll run it here. This is James White. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a fourth down.
It's now fourth down. Go. Get wide. Go,
They'll run for it. This is White. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Brady gives to Michelle. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. B.J. Goodson there on the tackle. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now he'll throw with Brady. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And he'll go down at the 28. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Play action. Now it's Brady. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. Rashawn Gary just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Throwing now is Brady. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. Throwing is Brady on third down. He's got White here. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Mike's by 4. Mike's by 4. He runs. Switch. Jim.
Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54 Mike. Hey, run. Here I come. Here I come.
Throwing is Rodgers. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Adams hauling it in from Rodgers. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away.
And we'll get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams, 26 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it, and they'll take it out to the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
It's a pickup of 3, and we have now arrived at the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. That one, a first down pickup of 8. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go right back to White here on first down. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
At the 42-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. On second down, they'll run with White. And a fast footwork by White. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. On first down, Brady. Caught by Sanu. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Brady to throw. It's caught. This is White. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 26. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Wait, 10. Wait, 20. Twist.
Quick dance. Go.
Ozzy.
Brady now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Picked up by Kyler Fackrell, the linebacker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive, now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So a jump there defensively.
It's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Check 13. Box it. Smooth.
Right there. 54, right there. 54 Mike.
No gain on that. Yeah, Liz.
Here's Rodgers to throw. And this is incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things.
Hey, watch that. Zoom. 54. Mike, 54.
From the 24, Rodgers. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a gain of 35.
But we spend a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let them go get it. How about that play?
Hey, they're scared. Jim. For the 50.
On first down, Rodgers. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Check the 50.
Mike spot 4.
Hey, Mike.
Mike spot 4.
So don't say nothing. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 50. Mike 54.
Too little, Cupcake.
Jump out.
Right there.
After the sack on first down, Rodgers. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. And that'll make it third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Shoko over here.
The final shot before half for Rodgers. He wants it all for the end zone. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Davante Adams. As time expires in the first half, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Crosby with the extra point. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect. But overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Touchdown, defense.
Get 300.
Rodgers going to try and throw on third down. Being chased out left. And that's complete to Lewis. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. Now a first down carry by Jones. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
The tackle made by Lawrence Guy.
51 to Mike.
A 6-yard.
On second down and 4, Rodgers. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
They'll take over
First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
30-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. To throw is Brady. And this one brought in by Sanu. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run it. This is Michel. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Sonny Michel, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Folk connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one taken from the 7. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. He'll have another first down and more. And he'll be taken down at the 26. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Rodgers gives this to Jamal Williams. 2 choke plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. On the ground with a tight end. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Again, it's Michel. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Given 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. The best seats in the house, the ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates. The worst seats, the 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Michel. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
And it's Michel once again. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. Into the red zone, it's Brady. He's got Lacoste as tight end. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. On the ground, Michel. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Now Michel, and he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 6-yard touchdown run. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns. Also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it 2 ways here. If I'm on defense, I don't care what they do now. I commit as many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football. Even if they want to hit me over the top on play action, I just don't let him beat me that way anymore. And if I'm him, I'm in the huddle calling the plays myself. I don't care what play call comes in. I tell my quarterback, guess what? You're handing it to me again.
And if I'm the quarterback, I'm saying, okay, that sounds good, right?
Smart quarterback.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw is Rodgers. Throwing again. It's caught here by Adams. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The Packers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Rodgers going to throw. He's got the tight end, Sternberger. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. This is Jones. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Kyle Van Noy in on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Patriots' 36-yard line.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire.
Hey, seam 6. Hey, 88.
Throwing on 2nd down. Rodgers making the catch is Sternberger. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game.
Blue 58! Watch the run. Good stop, baby. 26!
Now Rodgers. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Jamie Collins in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yards. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got to set.
And he can't get a throw He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
319.
Try to do better.
Live.
QB, come on.
Hey, let go. Mike 51. Let's set a tone, fella.
To throw is Rodgers. Flush to his right. And the throw there going to be incomplete. He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you describe that, because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing Madden.
Absolutely. Oh, wow. I thought you were going on the field, but okay, I see you. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Patriots are close to finishing off this football game. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Brady going to throw. That's caught by the tight end, Lacoste. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. They'll run with Michel, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Wait 20.
Defense wins championships, baby.
When he hit. Mike 50.
They'll keep it on the ground. Michel, and this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Lambeau, good night, everybody.